man, on the way up there, I felt broken inside. Like, I just didn't really understand what was really going on. But I know I'd been waiting for so long for this day. As I was going up there, I was just thinking about everything I thought about my whole life and how wrong I was. I assumed that I was like the first kid. I thought that, that was just young and, made a mistake. Never in a million years would I have thought that I was a middle child, it's just crazy to think about. So we decided to meet at Buffalo Wild Wings in Columbus. My sister was to come, my brother, and my other sister. So I was really, really excited to meet them at that moment. When I pulled up, obviously I went inside and ate. She said my sister told me she was running a little bit late. I decided to go out in my car and sat outside for a moment, and I saw a few people kind of gather in front of the restaurant that we were meeting at. So I get out the car and I slowly approach. And, that was the moment. I had so many emotions, deep emotions. I had already cried so much going up there to meet them that, I didn't have nothing else left in me. And as I walked up, I looked into my sister's eyes, would be the first person that I embraced. And it was like an instant connection. Like I felt like I was looking into my eyes. It was an amazing feeling. And then the two other people, one was her husband, who was a very, very nice man, embraced him. And then the next one was her daughter, and which would be my niece. So we embraced. We went inside, sat down. It was small talk. I mean, I was nervous. I think she was nervous. I was just staring at her. I think I remember saying like I'm sorry if I'm just staring at you. I just, been waiting so long to look at somebody. So I don't know. She probably thought I was crazy. Then, not too much longer later, a dude walks in, and I could tell by, her face that that would be my brother, and definitely resembled me. Much bigger, much taller. I'm 5'9", he's like 6'3", 6'4". But he came up, embraced, very kind of giggly, happy, just a great energy. He sat down, brought a bunch of pictures. My sister had also brought pictures as well. So obviously at this time I'm still waiting on my younger sister to get here. So suddenly someone walks in. I could definitely tell by the energy that would be her. Already on the phone the night before, she was much more shy, reserved. So I didn't want to push. I don't know, just make sure I gave her space, and just came very, gentle or whatever. But she walked in, I just look at it's like my little sister. The little sister that, I'm her older brother, So she walks in, she walks up, hug her. She's very, very emotional. And as we all sat there, for the first time, so it was like the four of us, it was like a moment I'll never forget. It was just like, mom's gone, or dad's gone. All of a sudden you have a new addition to the family. I was definitely very, very happy, but again, this is just an emotional, time. And I'm sure that, it hurt her having to look at it in the sense that, it's like, how could my mom leave my brother, and just facing the reality of that. because I know there's more than just my side and how I feel. There's other people's feelings as well. So this affects more than just me. It affects everyone. My birthday came. My birthday was like a month and a half later, and they had a surprise birthday party for me, and people had came up from Virginia. My sisters, brothers, and their family came, and we went out to eat. And that was my first birthday, and it was so special. I loved all of them. I had met just such wonderful people. I mean, I can't believe, how many wonderful and beautiful people there are in my family. But, just sitting here and going, just having this time with my family was, I just couldn't believe it. Like words, there's not even the words, that could express how I felt. We went down to Virginia to meet some other family. Got to go, to the ocean, but, just meeting all these wonderful people. I mean, I had such a great time. It was just overwhelming. It was hard to process, a lot of all this, but, I was just happy, that I was able to just meet everyone. I mean, it really just closed, a chapter in my life, and I'm glad that I did. What I learned is that although I was able to meet all of them, like time has already passed. You don't get that back, and a lot of these feelings that I had, it's like that's one of the parts of my life that kept me in a childish emotion. Just, where's my mommy or daddy? Obviously I'm grown, but even at 36, it still played on those childhood emotions that just always stuck with me. But all the questions were answered, and I get to look back at life and just appreciate everyone that I knew, and just look at it like all this happened for a reason. And that makes everything, make sense, at least at this point in time. I think back to the question my brother once asked me about choosing money or family. I, with my heart, answered without any conviction, family was my answer. And God let this happen because He knew I meant it. I still wouldn't change it, not even for $1 billion. God has blessed me with much more than $1 billion. It's happiness. My life's dreams finally came true.